To the 45, and the Blue Devils with a big gain on first down as they move it all the way from the 25 to the 45-yard line.
Once again, they put Forrest in the slot, and they hit him on the little curl route. He takes it and gets some good yardage after the catch. Terry, once again, Forrest showing he can catch the football.
You're right, Tommy, and he finally tackled him just outside the 45. 20-yard pickup by Lebanon, another first down.
First and 10 for the Blue Devils, and that's the end of the quarter. At the end of 3, it's Oakland 14, but the Blue Devils 7. We'll pause for 1 minute, then we're back. A party back at the station. 3 wideouts left. Schaefer out of the shotgun. Ball at the Lebanon 45. First and 10. Lanning wants to throw. Got a little running room. Steps up. Got a little room. Lanning over the 50. Over the 48. Over the 47. Down to the Oakland 46. He gets 9 on the carry.
Hey, that makes a world of difference when your quarterback can run the football. Valerosa has hurt Lebanon a couple of times. Chad Lanning has hurt Oakland on a couple of big carries. Terry Stafford, he has made some important yardage for Lebanon.
You're right, Tommy. He picks up 9 on that play. 6 rushes, 31 yards. And 2 of those are sacks, so Lanning having a fine night running the ball.
It'll be second down and a long yard as they've put it just outside the Oakland 46. 2 wideouts left, 1 to the right. Lebanon out of the shotgun. Now we get a whistle and a flag thrown, and a Blue Devil again. They're going to be tagged with delay of game. What is our problem, guys? Is the play late getting in, or are we just taking too much time?
Well, it looks like it's getting in about like it always does.
Well,
I don't know if we're taking too much time in the huddle. We just call a play once in the huddle, and they break and come out.
How many is that tonight? 3?
3 of those.
Second down and 7. Now ball at the Lebanon 49. Lanning out of the gun. Low snap, got it, got to get rid of it. Lanning breaks a tackle, then gets hit back at the 40.
He was looking for Forrest on that little dump route, Clyde, and Forrest, I don't think, got his head turned around where Chad could get it to him in good shape. John, how do you size up that play?
Tommy, he got hit blindsided, saw it coming, got out of the way, and got jammed in between a blocker and a would-be Oakland tackler. Long enough, stood up for another Oakland player to finish it. I think he might have hurt his right knee or left knee on that play.
Well, he was limping, John. You're got a good eye over there. He was limping when he went back to the huddle, but he comes out walking okay. 3rd and 16. Lanning looks, got a little blocking, fires to Forrest, and it's tipped and almost intercepted. Wanted to throw to Forrest underneath. Oakland tips it, and Lebanon going to have to kick the ball away.
Chad's not happy with that. They're trying to set up the screen to Forrest, and I don't know if Chad was pleased with where Forrest set up or how he set up. That play didn't look good from the get-go. Schaefer will drop in the punt formation and kicking the football away.
He's got the wind at his back, and Parker is deep at the 23. Here's the snap. Schaefer got to go high to get it. Steps up. Hits an end over end. That should take a Lebanon roll, and it will for a mile. It hits at the 35, rolls over the 30, rolls all the way down dead at the 15-yard line. He was kicking it away from Parker. Guys, that's a good job.
And I'll tell you what, Schaefer gets off some of the funniest looking kicks, but Terry, they are awfully effective.
You're right, Tommy. He kicks it away from Parker, low line drive, gets a big roll, ends up being a 44-yard punt, no return. Oakland backed up to their own 15.
Big special teams right there for Lebanon as they've got Oakland pinned up deep at their own 15. Defensively, hey, let's go get them right here. Let's try to get that football back.
Well, what a good place for a turnover. Oakland will bring 2 to the near side. Harris is 1. The other is, well, I'll get that number for you in a moment. They hand it in the middle. Not a lot of running room there. Lebanon going to hit him right at the 15 and knock him back, so there's no gain on the play. Trice in the middle of that. Steelman is also in there. And big 78, is that Martin?
75 is Martin.
Okay, 78, Jesse Mofield. I guess maybe it's 75 rather than 78. I'm not seeing well tonight.
Clyde, you're right. That is Mo Field. Looks like him. Of course, I don't have my binoculars, so I can't see that far. That's Varte. That's Varte Martin.
Double wideouts to the near side. One to the short side. Second down and 10. They want to throw, and it's almost intercepted. Defendahl going for the interception, and it went right through his hand. We almost come up with the big play.
Balarosa throws high, and if it's not so high, Defendahl can make that pick. He was in perfect position. He sat on that out route, turned and broke, and the quarterback overthrew both the defender and the receiver. Now third down and long yardage, 10 to go for the Patriots.
3rd and 10, and it's time to hold them Blue Devils and get that football back. 2 wideouts left. Balarosa back to throw. Lebanon trying to put the pressure on. They run him out of the pocket, and he's sacked. Neighbors gets him. Neighbors fought off a block over there. He was fighting 5 yards with that guy downfield. Gets off the block and knocks down Balarosa for a 5-yard loss back to the 10. Inside the 10. To the 8 they put the football.
John, great pressure. Varte Martin and Neighbors closed in a big way on that sophomore quarterback.
Finally, we caught him for a loss, and he's been squirming around back there all night long, and great play by the big defensive end for the Blue Devils.
They'll kick it out of the end zone. 8 yards deep. Lebanon almost blocked it, and it's a short kick, but will it take a Oakland roll? It will. It'll roll out over the 35, over the 40, out to the 43, and the Blue Devils will take over on the Oakland 43. Great field position now for the Blue Devils. Let's see the offense go to work.
Clyde, we got the defensive pressure we wanted. We asked that defense to go out there and to stop them. After Schaefer's good punt, we pinned them up. Negative yards on that possession. Terry, pretty good kick by Oakland to get out of the hole.
38 yards on the punt. It rolls dead at the 43. We've got 8 minutes, 31 seconds left. Oakland still leading Lebanon 14-7.
And Balarosa is on the sideline with a limp after that tackle. 2 wideouts set for the Blue Devils. Schaefer up underneath the center. Ball at the Oakland 43. 1st and 10 for the Blue. Toss sweep right side. And running. Got in a block. Here is Forrest. Forrest digs in over the 40. Down near the 38. He's going to get about 4 or 5 on the carry. And let's see just exactly where they're going to set that ball down. They're going to give him the 39. Boy, we're not getting any breaks on a spot. He still gets 4, and it'll be 2nd and 6.
Toss sweep following the tight end. Neighbors with the block. The fullback with a nice lead block. Neal out in front of Forrest as he got 4 on 1st down.
Well, the Neighbors kid has had a couple of great series here on defense. Lanning underneath. Again out of the eye. And again, Lanning bootlegging to the near side, and he's got a lot of open field in front of him. 40, 35, 30. Lanning knocked out of bounds down at the 27, but it's a Blue Devil 1st down.
Lanning on the scramble. They fake the sweep. Lanning keeps it on the bootleg to the right side. He had Minchie out in the flat. Once Minchie saw him cross the line of scrimmage, he turned and got a block. Chad with the 1st down yardage for Lebanon. Lebanon trails 14-7. 7:43 to go in this regulation football game, and the Blue Devils marching.
Blue Devils need to punch it in there and tie this thing up. 14-7, Lebanon trailing, but the Blue Devils are on the move from the 43 down to the 26. Lanning out of the gun, looks, fires, got Schaefer at the 20. Schaefer out of bounds down near the 16. And I think it's enough for another Lebanon 1st down. But let's wait and see if it will move the chains. It is 1st down, Blue Devils.
Schaefer running just a little stop route. He goes out about 8 yards, turns, makes the catch, and then picks up the extra 2 or 3 right there. Terry Stafford, Chad's on a bit of a roll.
Tommy, in the 2nd half, Chad is 6 of 8 in the 2nd half. Every one of the completions have been for a 1st down.
Schaefer goes left. Minchie comes right, or is that, it's Defendahl right. Lanning up under the center. Toss sweep, gets a block, and here comes, it's going to be a touchdown, Lebanon. Right up the gut goes the tailback Forrest. Boy, did he have a hole. Now we got a flag.
We held, they got one of our kids on a hold. Forrest broke the line of scrimmage on the sweep, cut it back in great shape, and that's going to negate the touchdown run. John, he got he got it going north and south and just took it in.
Tommy, the hole was wide open. The hole was wide open. The hold was away from the play. They called a clip.
Yeah.
If it was behind the play, I think they caught it on 64. Clemens. It's what the official come over and told Moose. Clemens argued it from the get-go, so I didn't see it, so I can't comment on it.
Ball now out at the 35, and it's a first down for Lebanon, but they've got to go inside the 10 to the 7 for a first down. Lanning looks, going to draw up the middle and get tripped up at the 30. Almost made the big play. Somebody got a shoestring and tripped him up at the 30. And it'll be second down. And about 23.
Minchie comes into the game at a receiver position. Lebanon had 3 receivers deep. Chad pumped once and then took off running. Abalarosa is now up on the sideline. Looked like they were treating him for a cramp. And he looks like he's ready to come back in. I hope it's a while before he gets back in.
Double wide out set for Lebanon. Here they come with everything. Over the middle. Caught by Neighbors down at the 21.
They brought the
house. They're going to give him the catch. I'm not so sure that wasn't a trap, but we'll take it.
They brought all 4 linebackers on a blitz. Chad read it quickly, dumped the ball to Neighbors, who picked up some decent yardage on there, and Chad still got spilled on that play.
Ball at the 22. And it's third down for the Blue Devils. 3 wide outs right, 1 to the left. Lanning underneath. Got to hurry to get the play off. Lanning backpedals, throws, fires. Here's Jones. Jones at the 10 and knocked back. It'll bring up a big fourth down play for the Blue Devils, but it will bring up about a 4th and 3 rather than a bigger play. Now they bring it back out to the 11, and it'll be 4th and 5, but the Blue Devils have no choice. They've got to go for it. 5:45 remaining here in the in the ball game. Blue Devils trailing 14-7. Patriot crowd on their feet, want their defense to hold them. Lanning sets. Here's the snap. Lanning rolls right, looks, fires, caught, touched. It's first down, Blue Devils. Who is it? Schaefer on his knees at the 3-yard line. Comes up with a great catch. First and goal for the Blues.
Schaefer, so very smart, went beyond the sticks and squatted right there and waited for Lanning to deliver the football. He did. Terry Stafford, he needed 4 or 5. What did you get on that play?
Tommy, we needed about 4. We got 8. Down to the 3. It's going to be first and goal for Lebanon.
They get the big kids in the lineup. Neighbors returns at tight end. Lebanon, let's see if we go with the big boys in the backfield. We just go straight I formation. Tight end, 2 wides, a fullback, and a tailback.
Lebanon with a first and goal at the Oakland 3. And they hand it to Forrest. Forrest got a hole. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
They ran the Redskins play. Clyde, fullback, goes right. They pull the guard and tackle left. And Forrest got up in there behind that convoy, powers his way into the end zone, and the Blue Devils, with 4 minutes and 51 seconds to go, have cut this thing to 1. John, you've got the call of the PAT attempt.
Miller in to attempt the point after. Defendahl will handle the long snap from center. Blue Devils have fought back in this second half to within 1. Huge extra point attempt here by Miller. The snap is back. It's not a good one. It's on the tee. The kick is up. It looks good. It is good. It's tied 4:51. That ball almost went wide right. We waited and hesitated. The officials made the call. It's tied up in Murfreesboro, Oakland. This sideline report is brought to you by Ron's Family Hair Design, located on North Cumberland Street in Lebanon. Back to the station for this quick 30-second commercial break.
Tied the ball game with 4:51 left in the 4th. Justin Forrest, a 3-yard touchdown run. Lebanon going 43 yards, 8 plays. Miller comes in and kicks the all-important extra point. We've got 4:51 left in the game. It's 14-14.
Well, the object is not to let them run one back now. And they have got some terrific speed back there. They put Maurice Crawford